Welcome to the show at Hills Shire TV. Today I'm here at Ironbark Primary School, and I'm here with Nick on my left, the Deputy Principal, and the Principal of the school. So I guess we'll start with how long has the school been in operation for?
Alright, so we've been here since 2005. Started off with this very small school with about 34 children. And we now have 560 students here with 22 classes, so grown quite significantly in that time, and we expect to continue to grow over the next few years.
Okay then. And how many teachers do we have?
Teachers, we have about 35, 22 classes, and we have quite a few different sorts of people on site. So we have a learning support officer, we've got librarians, we've got support teachers doing different things. Yes, we have our ESL teacher. We also have OC classes. So we've got 2 OC classes. So a variety of staff, including our wondrous office staff, of course.
Good. I guess we'll start with some of the good things. Is any individual students or classes that have achieved something that's very good in school, Nick? Or you explain that?
We've got a few individual performers who stood out in the last couple of years. We currently have a national swimming champion who last year won the 10 years 50 metre freestyle at the Nationals, and he's competing in the 11 years this year. He's in year 6, so we'll be saying goodbye to him then. But he's a very impressive young man. We've got a lot of individual public speakers and musicians, and we have a music program here that supports that as well. And we have lots of groups that do very well at things like the Tournament of Minds. We've won Tournament of Minds at state level, and we've got choirs that perform at lots of the Stedfords, and dance groups, and lots of awards for those sorts of things. So a range of activities the kids get involved in, and they really perform very well. Yeah.
You spoke about the university medals that we've been winning in competition as well. So not just, we look at the whole child here. So we're looking at sporting prowess, we're looking at academic, we're looking at social, emotional type
cultural
things as
sorts
well.
of stuff as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's good. We were talking earlier a bit off air just about your interaction with the high school and what you're bringing there together. Let the people know about that.
Okay, well, we built up quite a good relationship with the high school just next door. It's fairly new as well, so building things together. We have several programs that work with them. So Nick was talking about a program we have going with our Stage 3 integrating.
Yep, transition program with Year 5 and 6. So Rouse Hill High School and ourselves sort of share teachers and do activities together, so that some of the high school kids come and work with us, and we go over there, and it gives our Year 5 and 6 students a chance to see what high school is going to be like, to see some of the differences and similarities. And I think when they do go to high school, they really benefit from that I suppose that level of comfort that they've got with, they'll be able to cope. So it's a great transition.
So we also do a program with them where we've been looking at 21st century learning. So doing lots of problem-based solving exercises. All our programs in our Stage 3, our main programs, revolve around the skills involved in that. But the high school are also doing that now with their Year 7 and 8, and their classes and their students and their teachers come down and have a look at what we're doing, and we go back and have a look at what they're doing and compare the sorts of things and seeing how we can better do them. We also have Mandarin in our school, and we do online Mandarin with some of our classes, and they go next door to visit at the high school with the teacher over there, because they also have Mandarin there. Next term we look like we're going to be setting up a little class thing where they can go across and do some shopping. So the students over there will set up some shops, and our students will have to go over and do all their shopping in Mandarin. So that'll be quite interesting.
Very good. Now, the area's growing very much in the Rouse Hill area. So is there plans of extensions to the school or other schools coming in that you'll have to be working in with?
Okay, so there's a whole new suburb being built straight across the road from us, North Kellyville. It's going to be quite a large area with different sorts of housing, so there's units and houses and all those sorts of different varieties going in over there. There is another school planned for over there. Not sure when it's going to be built yet. It hasn't been gazetted. So until that happens, the students will come to this school. We also have around Town Hill shops, Rouse Hill shops, sorry. Rouse Hill Town Centre. We have a whole lot of units going in there. I noticed a 7-storey block has been approved down there, as well as they've just started building townhouses at the end of the road. So big range of housing, lots of different students to come to the school from a whole sort of area.
What sort of, how many students do you think becomes a maximum to your school? Have you thought about that, or they haven't?
There is no maximum. We've worked with the planners, so they will bring demountables into the school, and I've worked with the planners to make sure that we use best use of space.
Yes.
So we've got CAB maps drawn of where each building can go here, and so we're already working on making sure that the school can manage the number of students that can come.
Balancing that play space and learning space is sort of always difficult,
true.
but that's the forward planning needs to happen. So.
Very good. And Nick, just with volunteer work to the school, is there?
We have
volunteers?
we have parents in all the time who come in and help with reading and help with learning activities in the classroom, and obviously we have a lot of parents that come in and help out at the canteen and help us with fundraising and things like that. So we've had Bunnings barbecues, we've had all those sorts of fun things, the trivia nights and movie nights and things like that. So look, our parent community is hugely involved. They're just really supportive. It's a great community to be a part of. I know that you see the conversations out here in the playground come the morning and the afternoon, and it's just a very comfortable atmosphere. Your parents really feel that they belong and they love their kids going here. For that very reason, it's just a great community.
That's very much so important. The parents are a big community in the schools now. Yeah. So, Anne, technology at your school, we were talking a little bit about it earlier. Just expand on that and where you're going.
All right, as I mentioned, one of our main projects in the school at the moment is called 21st Century Learning, and some people think that term's a bit outdated, but it encompasses a lot of things. So it looks at all the fluencies and skills that the students will need to work in this century when they go out into the workforce, but it also looks at integrating technology into the school to try and make things more authentic for the students, as well as for them to learn the skills of working with technology. So we have iPads throughout the school with wireless. We're hoping to have a bring your own one-to-one program in stage 3, probably next year. But the children really relate to the technology well, and my staff are quite happy for the students to show them new things on the technology, and we all have fun learning about it together. But what we're finding is the students become more engaged, they feel that it's worthwhile, they're doing something worthwhile, and have an absolutely fantastic time learning about the sorts of things they need to learn in school, but doing it in a way that's meaningful to them.
Yeah. That's very good. Earlier we were talking about, you were just saying you had another student here that's father was a teacher.
Yes,
and
yes.
He was talking about how his son's improved.
Yes, well, one of the fathers came in to have a meeting with me, and you always wonder what they're going to come and talk about, parents, because people tend to say the bad things before they say the good things, but he was just coming in to let me know, he'd actually taken the time out to let me know that his son was just so excited about his learning and just so engaged in it, and he's never seen that before in his child, and he's in stage 3. And he's actually a teacher, and he said, I've been reading about the things that we should be doing in classrooms, and he said, and you're actually putting them into place. It's just so exciting, and we're really excited about that as well.
Very good. Well, I guess that's nearly the end of the show. Thanks, Anne. Thanks, Nick, for coming along. I'd love to keep in touch on an ongoing basis, and if we can, through hillshire.tv, ever promote something in your school, we'd love to come along and help out again.
Should we just tell you about our new mascot? Nick would love to tell you about our new school mascot. He's wonderful.
That's right. We didn't sit in front of a picture of him, but we do have a great little mascot who's a green tree frog. Yes. Nice for our school colours, but really Reggie is his name, and Reggie's job is to promote the sorts of expectations that we have of our students, being safe and respectful and responsible. And I think that program in our school has really been sort of enhanced by having Ridgie as a mascot to promote it. The kids really get involved, and the behaviours that we have from our kids, the way that they conduct themselves is just fantastic to watch. The parents are so happy with it, and yeah, look, they're a credit to themselves, our students.
That's good.
Very happy with it.
No, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for having us.
Catch up again.